What's going on, guys? Welcome back to more Madden 18 commentary. Do me a favor, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. Some of you might want to break out some earmuffs, because I'm going to say something I never thought I'd say. If this defensive back and wide receiver interaction that they spoke about today is in the game, the way it's presented in this dev blog, it will be the most realistic, simulation-based, and the largest single change to Madden I've ever seen. And I love it. However, if it's just a new user interface over what's currently there, I will be, number one, thoroughly disappointed, and number two, essentially puts the game into, my opinion, a rock, paper, scissors mentality of selecting how you want to handle a defensive back. Now, as a defensive player, I love the ideology of what they're doing here. Okay, I like that they're bringing it into a metagame, but I hate the fact that they have to come out and tell us that it's tailored for Madden Ultimate Team squads. Because, listen, I know everything's tailored for Madden Ultimate Team. You don't have to tell me. The problem is, what people tend to forget is, Madden was not built on Ultimate Teams until about 5 years ago. You totally got away from where actually the game was built. It was built from franchise mode. It was built from story modes. It was built from selling the price of your hot dog in your stadium on a losing team and still generating revenue in Madden 2005 and the Tony Bruno radio show. That was what Madden was built on. Madden was not built on, let me trade a pack of cards. I'm just saying. The new mechanic, though, is going to allow you to essentially have a user against user, wide receiver to defensive back interaction. And along the way, you're going to have win-loss results. Whether you're choosing to press, whether he's choosing to beat press, whether you're choosing to play off, whether he's choosing quick release. If you run together, there's going to be an auto-chuck feature that's going to base the ratings of the players in terms of running out of it. Originally, when I saw this, I thought it was going to turn into a button mash, but now that I've seen the actual win-loss chart that I'll show you, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case at all. It seems like it's going to be fairly intuitive as to reading what the receiver's doing, reacting to it, and vice versa. And this, to me, brings back a whole lot of positive memories about playing online and having a friend of mine that was a receiver and throwing the ball up and just mossing on people because you got a chemistry with your friend. You had a chemistry as a quarterback to a receiver, and you guys could make something happen. And that's been gone. That camaraderie in a football game has been gone for a very, very long time. But, and this is the big if they haven't rebuilt this mechanic, and it's simply just a new interface over what's there, things happen way too fast. And it makes me wonder, do they go online? Do they see the way people play defense on Madden right now? Have they watched the way a corner approaches covering a receiver? He basically just tries to run the route, disrupt the route, and run all over the field trying to cause chaos. It's not set up for a player to read and react to what the receiver's doing. And if this is going to allow, as a user, us to modify the route just a little bit, because that's the problem. A lot of times when I have somebody playing in Madden and they're playing as a corner or safety, they learn the way the routes look. It's very easy. There's very telling routes in Madden. And unless you have the ability to camouflage those a little bit as a receiver in this mini game, then you're really going to be at a disadvantage as it is. And like I said, that's when I think it goes back to a rock, paper, scissors mentality. I'm going to press release. You're going to press jam. I'm going to press quick release go. I'm going to signal I'm open. To me, you have to really have something tight and concise to bring this type of interaction to a user. And ultimately, the biggest problem also is, like I said before, the game will have to slow down. Now, how do you slow down these interactions without slowing down anything else in the game? You can't do it unless you've got a total game speed change. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this. I'm going to put a link down in the description. I appreciate you checking this video out, and I'll be back very shortly with more commentary.